We have some economic reports that are going to be released tomorrow, shortly after market open, and I wanted to talk about the market expectation for you. So again, I hope that you learned something new, and if you do, please consider dropping a thumbs up and subscribing if you feel like I earned it. So first off, I want to talk about the overall Nasdaq market. I like to kind of give my opinion about where we currently are sitting and if we see potential upside or potential downside. Obviously direction is super important. So overall, market's still incredibly bullish. Nasdaq, also known as QQQ, right? The Nasdaq ETF 1-for-1, consistently indicating signs of higher highs and higher lows. We are lacking progress. As you can see, we previously hit highs of 449 and pretty much trading sideways. We're testing EMA line, and if we do break below that EMA on this 4-hour time frame, we can't be surprised if we begin to pull on back to around that 437 support. And again, if you guys remember our Sunday stock talk, that's essentially the price point that I would like to be buying at for the triple leverage ETF TQQQ if we actually get to pull on back all the way down here, right around that $59 price point. I think that's what I set for my potential buy. Again, waiting for that opportunity to present itself. There's no question that the market's been incredibly bullish, but as of right now, at least for the past 3 to 4 trading days, market's been pretty stagnant. And I'm sure that you felt that if all you've been doing is trading Nasdaq or S&P 500, we've pretty much been trading sideways. So I think that, again, when talking about the economic reports tomorrow are going to be pretty important to be aware of. So again, according to our economic calendar, the 2 most important reports that are going to be released are factory orders, which has a forecast of 1.1% for the month of February, and this gets reported tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if you tune on into my live trading session right at market open, we're going to be going live for about 30 minutes to an hour. So we're going to be capturing the market reacting to factory orders and also JOLTs, which are considered job openings in the month of February, with a market's forecast or expectation of 8.79 million. So again, these 2 pretty important reports are going to be released tomorrow. And as well as we have a series of FOMC members that are going to be speaking tomorrow. We definitely do not have to, and I don't necessarily care to, but I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys want me to go live tomorrow, just get this video to over 500 likes. And if enough people give this video a thumbs up, I'd be more than happy to host a free live session here on YouTube. If not, again, I totally understand. I don't have to go live. I'll just go live privately for my LPP team. But just wanted to make sure that I give you guys the option if enough of you actually want me to go live. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is my Coinbase trade. So you guys asked me to break this down. First off, if you're part of LPP or if you end up joining LPP, you can always rewatch my previous live sessions, and you can rewatch the one from today. And it's super simple. Bitcoin was already pulling on back. This is Coinbase, which again tends to get influenced by Bitcoin's performance. It became very overbought within a short period of time. Coinbase has a tendency of doing this. This is why I say it's very important to become familiar with the stocks that you choose to trade. I love trading reversals on the downside, reversals on the upside. And what I mean by that is I wait for it to become overbought. It then becomes so overbought that it lacks progress, and then it has no other option but to correct itself. Now, again, let me be very clear. It doesn't always play out this way, but when it does, by being able to position size yourself well, during today's live trading session, you saw me open up short right around that 267 all the way to 268 price point. And then as it began to sell off, I began to buy to cover, reducing my position size, reducing my short position as it was approaching a previous support level. So my goal, and again, I shared it with them using my little risk to reward ratio calculator, desired entry 266, desired exit 254, and desired stop loss was right around 269, a 2.67% risk to reward ratio. Potential profit 14,000, potential loss 5,200, and I walked away with $17,395. I stepped on it with a little bit more of a position size, and also I ended up letting some of it run in the $57 price point, 257, not just 258. So exceeded my overall goal, and guess what? It continued to sell off. So there's no question. Like, I'm not going to just say, oh, some people said, why didn't I hold it for longer? Trust me. If I would have known that this wasn't going to be the support and that it was going to continue to sell off, of course, I would have held the position longer if I would have known that it was going to bounce at 249. But guess what? I'm not perfect and I can't predict the future. And that's okay. I had a plan. I executed appropriately. My ratios made sense. And guess what? I walked away in the green. And at the end of the day, that is all we can do. We're never going to be perfect. All we can look at is look back at our trades and be like, what could I have done better? For those that tuned on in, I could have managed my position size better when I entered that short position. But also by entering my position size better, I would have been probably less stressed as it approached the support level and probably would have been more willing to allow it to run. But again, that's one of my biggest takeaways from today, is that I definitely could have done something better, but I'm still very grateful for the 17K that I walked away with shorting coin today. So I'm excited to see what I end up shorting tomorrow. Is it going to be Donald Trump stock that lost 21% today, and see how it performs tomorrow? Or if it indicates signs of an uptrend, maybe I'll consider going long. And again, that is the beautiful thing about trading, is that you get to decide what you choose to take advantage of. And every single day presents new opportunities. So understand that, stay selective, wait for those opportunities to strike, and make sure you can take into consideration with that position size. The last thing that I want to share with you guys is, again, prize week. We just kicked off our prize week, and it starts today up until Sunday. So any order placed today gets a prize or cash. You might be asking, well, what are some of the prizes? So for the Corvette giveaway, because it ends in just a few days, we're doing our biggest prize week ever. Yes, these are PS5s. Yes, these are Xboxes. And yes, these are Xboxes X. We've never done a prize week this big with prizes of this caliber. You can see all the different prizes that we're giving away. Again, it's either one of the big prizes or cash. I'm going to be open with you guys. Obviously, the most common prize is definitely cash, but we are giving away these prizes. And again, every order gets one of them. So if you were already thinking of entering the Corvette giveaway by purchasing maybe some of our t-shirts, our wall art, our mouse pad, then this is just an additional incentive. You get one of these prizes or cash, and you also get 10x entries, which is more than the 5x entries that we were previously offering. So better than ever before. shoptechbuds.com or the fourth link in the description down below. And again, I hope to see you for tomorrow's live trading session, and that is going to be that second link in the description down below if you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow when the market opens. If you have any questions, comment down below, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.